lockdown on both Mega and Red, and we're going to be seeing the timing between them come pretty close to each other, so if Sky has any chance of grabbing either of them, it's going to be right now. But now, as we're seeing Sky having to actually run away towards Red, and Guts is going to head him off at the pass, and he's going to grab Red before him and turn around, perhaps. Nice rocket jump up there. Nice, again, nailing him to the wall and finishing him off with that rocket. Oh yeah.
And that was a nice choice by Guts. He started to chase after Sky, and then realized, oh shit, Red's gonna come back up. I don't have position. I'm now chasing the guy running for Red, and I'm a bit far behind. Now, Sky just used the railgun to hit, I think, 3 shots there to knock out Guts. But Guts' choice to go an RJ up to the mid-plat gave him that red armor. However, Sky, though, has just picked up Mega, and Guts is basically a fresh spawn with a railgun. We're gonna hop over to Sky.
Now Sky does have Mega at the moment, but he can't waste it all willy-nilly like. So he's got to make good use of it. Coming up the stairs, probably not a good choice at that point, but he lands a beautiful rail just as Red spawns, giving him control of that. And it looks like Sky might have a fighting chance here. What's going on with Guts? Oh, well, shit.
Right now, I'm just watching Sky, because we've seen some great plays by him. He stayed out of the line of sight here. Mega is up, and he's able to grab it, but he's weak. He's got to be careful here. Nice place now. This play at Red, I like the weapon choice by Guts, but Sky is able to dance around it enough and bring this thing within 3 frags, guys. There's still 5 minutes left to go here, and Sky is just turning up the juice. I mean, I'm impressed with the couple of shots that he's been pulling off in the last 2 frag exchanges. Now here, he goes up strong one more time, and he secures it. He's got just enough time to get over to Mega. He's got to really haul ass, though. Oh, he's got to drop in. He's got to get it right now. And yes, he does secure that item. Let's hop over to Guts. Guts is on the recovery, and Guts really probably going to try to slow down the pace here. He's watched his lead dwindle to just 2 frags, and he has done just that. He's going silent, and he's like, okay, I want to wait here. I've got a couple of escape routes, and here comes my red armor. I'm going to go and see it, and now I know where my opponent is. I know the timing of that resource. This is the wrong place for Guts to be right here.
Yeah, the last couple frags that we've seen occur, I want to say, have been somewhat poor choices from Guts, or at least he's been a little too over-eager to regain control of that red armor. As we saw before, with 3 seconds of red armor left on the clock, we saw him drop down and make a stab at nailing Psyche to the floor. But Psyche, you know, he had the mega stack, and he was able to take that one for himself. So I'm really wondering if Guts is keeping his head right now.
Well, he did get Guts did get Sky to the point of screaming, but he still doesn't have control of any resources, folks. Let's take a look at this. Mega is about to come back up, and Sky will have enough time to get here to Red. Oh, Sky ran off to go restock, and let's see, Mega is left up for grabs, and right now Guts has red armor, and he did not check to see. He's expecting Mega to be gone, and it is still sitting there, so Sky can go grab it here if he's lucky. He's going to drop in on it, and he does have it. So Mega up for an eternity here. Both players just forgetting to go get it. Either way, the control will not rest in either player's hands at this point.
Yeah, right now we're seeing Sky with the Mega and Guts with the red. But right now, as soon as Sky grabbed that Mega, he soaked up a rail hit. Guts landing yet another one on him, so I'm going to say that Guts has the advantage at this point. But now he's down below the bridge, and Sky can take a couple pot shots with the rail. And now we see Red is up, and Guts is going to get it. Landing that nice last rail is going to give it to him. Now he passed Red up once again, but okay, there it is. But he let Sky get it, using it as bait. Probably a good choice at this point, just because he has to get a couple more frags. He doesn't need to get too far ahead. Only 2 minutes left to go, but he needs to gain some momentum, and letting him have that Mega really gave him that predictive advantage to be able to take that frag. Now I think the key thing in the last half of this match has been the level of aggression from either players, because when Sky had that comeback, he had to make some very, well, to coin the phrase, gutsy moves in order to gain control of the armor, because that was right on it, and he had to make some steals, and he got away with it and got those frags. But now we're seeing Guts really doing the same thing, except he's pacing himself a little bit more. He never had the point where he actually lost the lead, so he doesn't quite have that impetus to go balls out. And he's maintaining control, losing control of that Mega though, but it looks like Sky's gonna take up some damage from that. But with only 5 seconds, this match is over with a score of 13-6, Guts' favor.
And he has held on to the crown. 36%, best weapon being the railgun for Guts, and Sky at 20%, also with the railgun in his hand. But ping-wise, definitely Guts had, had a 2-to-1 advantage there for ping. So Guts hangs on to the crown. We'll see who the next challenger is. There we go.
I love this map. Alright, Guts spawning right on the shotgun, and it looks like the first Mega is going to be fought for, but Pyro's going to get it. Guts going straight up with the shotgun, with only 5 health before that frag. Looks like, he got it anyway, and he was determined to get it, even though Pyro had that Mega. Now, we haven't seen anybody go for the rail. Oh, never mind. Pyro has grabbed the rail and landed a nice shot, leaving Guts with only 50 health, but right there in the middle, that's where a bulk of the health is. Oh, but just before grabbing that, health sphere, Pyro grabbed that one and tied it back up to 1-1.
You say that with such disdain.
I refuse to say the B word.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I guess you're not a fan of the bubbles. That's okay. Pyro won that last exchange, and the question is whether or not he'll get over to Mega in time. And he looks like he's setting up for it right now. He's got 5 more seconds left to go, and he's just staking his claim here.
It's gonna be mine, and indeed it is. Pyro's gonna grab that, and because of the symmetric nature of this map, 2 yellows on either side and that Mega taking quite a while to respawn, this map has a bit more to do with controlling the railgun and coming down to raw aim and prediction, especially with that teleporter. Nice rail from Pyro, and it looks like he's going to be wanting to finish off either with shotgun or rocket. And now we see a little bit of, oh, beautiful, right around the corner there, smacking him right in the face. Guts is going to go down, and so far we're seeing a very close game, 2-1 right now, already 2 minutes into the match, 3 now.
And it's actually a slower scoring game of T4 than we sometimes see. But here, Pyro is starting to rack up the spawn frags, and this is really what Vertical Vengeance can be famous for, is it might take a while for players to kind of feel each other out, but once they do, it's like a force unleashed, and you can see one player rack up, a good 6 frags in just a matter of seconds. And the hardest part about this map, I think, is learning how to regain control once you lose it. Now, right now, Pyro, actually pretty weak, all things considered. Guts having a chance to put him away, almost getting him within rail kill range, but not quite enough. 6-1.
Now regaining control, because this is not a red armor dominated map, and I can hardly call it a Mega dominated map either because of the extended spawn time. Regaining control has as much to do with, as you say, feeling out your opponent, and I think that's the only time I'm ever going to say that, as it does with item control. So being able to learn when he's going to come around and go through that teleporter, which way he's going to go once he comes out of that, and just being able to take those nice angle shots that this map is also famous for with the railgun.
Now Guts did just pull down Pyro. Pyro is looking for an MG frag.
Oh. It actually turned into a plasma frag. Now, Guts did have the ability, well, Pyro did have the ability to go for that Mega, but it's going to go to Guts instead. Nice, beautiful plasma work, mid-air frag with the plasma. That's always brings a small tear to my eye.
Yeah, well, he's able to pin him up against the wall. Now, Guts, once again, using the railgun. I think that rails have been the majority of his frags here. He's only got 3, but right now, Pyro is really, I mean, he's gonna need to be careful about that, because I disagree with what Guts just did. I think Guts should have backed off there and gotten himself a rail. Now he just picked it up there. We're gonna hop over to Guts' point of view. He's picked up a bit of armor.
5-minute warning.
Yeah, there he
Yep.
really had nowhere to go. He was stuck in the corner. He couldn't go down. In fact, I think at that point he would have taken enough damage to crater. So that 12th frag really went easily.